Hello everyone, this is Kathy. And today I'm here with number 60 of the 100-Day Challenge. And I'm going to be making something that you can either use in a journal, the idea you can use in a journal, or I use mine in my craft space just for inspiration. So let's get started. I've picked out some papers that I'm going to use. And what I'll be making is kind of like a little banner. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the word create. Create. So I need 6 pieces of background paper. So I'm going to use this. And let's see how big I want it. I cut off the product label. And I think I want them about 2.5 inches wide, I think. Yeah. So 2.5 inches, and I need 6 pieces at 2.5 inches. I'll cut some extras just in case. Well, I guess there won't be extras because I need 6. Now, how long do I want them? I don't want them very long. Maybe 3 inches. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe 3.5 inches. 3.5. So like that. Okay. Not going to be needing that, I don't think. So I should have 6 pieces like this. 3, 4, 6. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scoreboard. And I've made this before, but I've made it with a sewing machine and fabric. So I wanted to do this for those of you that don't have a sewing machine. Okay, so I'm going to score these at, let's see, I'm going to score them at 1/4 inch. Is 1/4 inch enough? At 1/2 inch. And I'm doing it on the back side because that's where I want it to fold that way. And I'm using cardstock for this, and that's what I would recommend using. Something heavy. Whoops. Okay. Next thing, I'm going to fold these over just like that. And I'm going to stack them, and I'm going to cut their corners. Let's see how this one goes. I want it bigger than that. So if you don't have one of these, you can just snip their corners with the scissors as big as you want them. And I wouldn't recommend getting one of these. I got it because I thought it would help. It really doesn't. It doesn't work very well. I mean, it's okay, but don't spend your money. Don't waste your money like I did. That's what I can be. I can be like a money waster tester. Boy, I'd win the prize on that one. Okay. So now we have something that looks like this. Now what I'm going to do is I have some fabric. And I'm going to take some fabric and I'm going to cut it as if it was a ribbon. Again, if you don't have fabric, you could take strips of paper and use it. But I have it. And you might always, if you don't keep fabric on hand, even if you don't sew, buy a few pieces of the fat quarters from like Joann's or something. And you can always use it for something in your journals. Okay. So what I'm going to do, before I do anything else, is I'm going to tuck this into my little pieces here, and I'm going to glue it. And, excuse my arm. I'll leave a little bit. I want to make sure all the pieces are going to fit, that I have this long enough. And I have it plenty long. So I'm going to keep quite a bit. And I'm just going to slather this with glue. Is that a word? Slather? Yeah. Sometimes I say words. Do you do that? And then wonder if they're really words? Because they just sound weird. I do that all the time. Yeah. And I would say you want these about a ½ inch apart. You don't have to measure anything, but around that much apart. Okay. So you can even use this if you don't have a craft space, if you're using your dining room table or a small desk. I mean, I have a desk in my bedroom, you know, that I'm at. And then I bought a divider that blocks it all up so that when it's time, you know, when I shut down my craft space at night, my husband and I can sleep without staring at it. I'm lucky enough to have, I purchased a dream box, one of those quite expensive boxes to hold all your stuff. You can make the same types of things from IKEA furniture. I love it. It just changed the way I craft because I'm able to organize myself, even though my beautiful cabinet needs to be organized. There was one of these pieces that had a hole in the top, and I think I found it. I think I found which one. And last but not least, one more. Okay. Now we have something that looks like this. And the next thing I'm going to do is ink these up, and of course I should have done it before, but I didn't. What's new? Let me make this a little darker. Okay. Well, now I have this. What I want to do next is just tie a knot by the end here. Just like that. And I'm also going to take a little more fabric and I guess oops, sorry about that. And I'm going to take and tie some things in between. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll make it a little smaller. Okay. Two. 3. 4. Sorry about that. 5. And then I'm just going to tie a knot in between so that the ribbon lays vertically. And I don't mind all the little threads that are hanging. I am going to trim a few of them, but I actually like that look. Okay. I think I do need 2 pieces at the end. It looks like I have just enough. There. Okay. That's that. Now, if I was making this for my journal, obviously I'd make smaller ones and probably in the shape of banners. But what's up next is we're going to make little heart pockets. So remember how we made hearts back in the day? Take a piece of paper, fold it, and I'm going to make the first one as a template. I kind of want a fat one. Okay, it's a little too big. So let's go back in. And that one works. So I'm going to use this as my template, except it has a little pointy thing on the top. I don't like that. And you could trace around it and use a pencil, you know, but God forbid I should ever take that time to do it right. I'm just not a measuring person, and I was watching who I love, Angela Thomas' channel, Dogwood Paper Arts, and she is the most patient crafter I've ever watched. I love to watch her because she does all the things that I don't have the patience to do. And she does such beautiful work. So check her channel out. And from her Etsy shop, I'm so excited because I just bought some spools. Aren't they cool? I'm going to make a spool journal. I made one last year for Christmas, an Advent spool calendar that you could also write on, like a journal. I can't see. There we go. Okay. Probably be easier if I did it this way, and then I could see it. Right? What a genius idea. Can't you just knock yourself in the head sometimes because you don't do things that would make things easier? Okay. I need 2 more. And 1 more. Did you ever used to make like the paper dolls that would attach? You know, you can make like a garland of paper dolls. I would always try to make them, and somehow, you know, I'd chop off their arms. It just never worked for me. But I always admired people who could. Okay. Next, I want to get rid of the white edges on these. Now, before I put these down, I do want to put some lace down. So let's see what I have. I have some pink lace that might be pretty. Oh my. Okay. So I think that'll do it. This was lace I got a while ago from AliExpress. It's like the worst. I might have gotten it actually from Walmart. You know, it's that polyester fake lace that it's hard to glue because, you know, polyester is made from petroleum oil. Did you know that? I don't know if it's true, but I think it is. Right? Polyester, yeah. It's like those dryer sheets you put in your dryer. They're all like chemicals, 2, 4, 5. Just thought I'd brighten your day with that bit of info facts. Okay. So I'm going to glue this down. Oh, I'm going to have to use the big gun. Oh, it might be pretty if it hung down a bit. Maybe I'll do that. Oops, didn't want that to happen. And one more. Okay. Now, I'm going to dry these. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to trim it. You can't dry this too long. It'll evaporate. It'll shrivel up and disappear. Whoops. Whoopski. Okay. Next, it's time to put the hearts down. And in putting the hearts down, we're only going to glue like probably halfway down to the point and halfway down. We're going to leave this all open. Okay? And I'm going to put it so that the point touches the lace. And when I'm doing it, I kind of want it to match up. And when I say match up, so that the points are basically in the same position. As best as you can. Like this one's lower. I see that. It appears as if this heart's a little bigger. Okay. Next, I need to put in these, and I'm going to put those in with, I'm going to put a piece of twine or find it. Put a piece of twine in them. It's all yucky. It's all yucky. This one was an F. I had to make it an E. But it won't show. Okay, I do want to add some ink to these, just a bit. It probably won't show very well, but I'm going to do that. Okay. So we're going to take the glue, and I'm going to have it just peeping out of the heart because I want to still be able to read it. C. So I kind of put them wonky, some of them, not all of them. T. And E. Okay. And I think it still needs something at the bottom. How about some buttons? Let's see what I have. A bunch of these. Okay, I can either put like a couple of buttons on each one. And two more. Perfect. Okay. And I'm just going to glue these on. I'm not even going to put thread through them, which I usually do, and do my faux sewing technique, but I'm not going to do that. If you don't have buttons, you can put any sort of ephemera on these. Flowers would have been cute. Anything. It's always nice just to add details. Oops. think that does it. And it makes a cute little banner for your craft space. Cute. Well, thank you for watching number 60 of the 100-Day Challenge. And please come back for number 61. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And you all have a great one. Bye.